My name is Bidan Gujarati. I live in Mumbai.
My name is Chaiti and I live in Mumbai.
Okay, now the first set of question is the connected home, where whole family is online but doing different things, and they are often in the same room at the same time, and that creates tensions and conflicts. So related to that, when you are at home, where do you use your internet? Are you in the same room as others?
We use the internet as in the same room as others, but we don't have much conflict because everybody has their own personal devices, and we have allocated times. So at time of dinner we don't use electronics. At the time of breakfast we don't use electronics. So after we finished our meals, we finish talking to each other, then we are okay using our electronic devices.
Okay, so that means the time is divided between technology and the home time.
Yes, it is divided between
But
family
we
time
avoid
and
using technology at home anyways much.
yeah, we don't use much. We try to, stay with each other, talk to each other.
Okay. Now the next is does internet use or any media use create any conflict in your family? Can you describe this and how do you resolve this?
It has not created any conflicts as such because we use it in case if we are using internet is used to study something together for child's homework or personal
Research.
travel or some research. So we are not using it for personal benefit, personal entertainment at
So
all.
conflict is very less, I would say, not much, because we tell each other before we start researching. So we already know the purpose.
Okay, great. And do you use your internet access or media, including games, with your children, especially as a rewards or as a punishment?
The only time we use internet with my daughter, she's 4 years old, is while she's having her dinner. So just to keep her preoccupied and diverted so that food goes into her stomach, she just watches cartoons on the iPad. That's the only time we use.
But it is, then I would say it's like a reward.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's when I mean for giving even for
Yes.
food you are giving it.
Yes, as a reward.
as a
As a
reward.
reward, she gets to see the iPad.
But it's not because of the internet. It's actually the cartoon which she's interested. She doesn't know. She doesn't understand his internet.
But we are using internet
Yeah.
as a service.
Yes.
Yeah, but then it says about media also, including.
Correct.
Yes,
including
correct.
games,
Media,
media,
yeah.
And anyway, she's 4 years old. But do you think that your child knows more than you?
No,
not
at
at
all.
this stage.
Not
I
at
don't
this
think
stage.
so.
No.
So she is not at all
No.
doing anything on her own.
No.
On her own, no.
Except for unlocking the iPad. That's all.
That is a child's play, anyways.
And do you think the internet at home has brought your family closer, or it has created a distance?
No, it has brought us closer because when I travel for work, it has helped me video conference. It helps me email, keep in touch with my family back home. So internet is a useful means of communication if it's used correctly. So
That's great. And the next set is the appeal of original programming and the importance of great content. So, what type of video content through TV, computer, tablets, phone do you like? Short clips on YouTube or professional content on TV? If both, what do you prefer more?
I prefer watching TED a lot. I like watching TED videos which are more short clips on the internet, which are education based. Or, it increases your knowledge. I don't watch TV much. In fact, I don't watch TV at
So
all.
as a family, we prefer watching the short clips on the internet more than television, professional content. We prefer real content. We prefer lectures, short stories. We watch all of that on the internet. Short clips. It's reduced over the past so many years.
Great. And what does high quality content mean to you? How important is it for you that the content you watch is of high quality or it's the original? What do you prefer?
I would prefer high quality on the internet.
Yes, I don't mind watching both the type of contents. It's not really a problem as long as it's good content. It's
I mean, it's a originality. Sometimes original content is not in a very good
Quality.
format or something. Yeah, but it's okay. I'm not hassled with that much. As long as it's viewable and audible properly, I don't mind it.
And do you pay for high quality or original content you watch? If yes, why? And if not, why not?
Well, most of the sites are free now. I haven't ever paid for
We've
any
never
content
paid
to watch
for
any
any
content. I've
content.
never watched paid for
Yeah.
any content.
No videos, anything you have downloaded and bought it.
They all are free.
All films.
All free,
Recently
yeah.
been lots of films online.
We don't watch movies online and all
Online
that.
so
We don't
much,
watch
yeah.
movies at all online. If we go to a theater and watch movies. But at online, I can't see a movie on a computer screen. It's too small a screen to watch a movie, so I don't enjoy
So
it.
that means you prefer original.
Definitely, for if I'm watching a movie, I would like to go for
For
theater.
movies, yeah.
Yes.
And now next set is about cut करना है बीच में? Cut by cut roll. Yeah. So next set is about binge viewing and snacks viewing. You know what it is.
Yes.
So has the way you watch your favorite TV show changed? If so, how? Do you watch all the series in one go, or when do you do that? If you
We
do that-
call it snack viewing because we don't watch the series all together on one day. So we watch it when it comes on television at its time. So we watch it like that.
And we probably watch it for half an hour before sleeping. That's the only
Yeah,
time
so just
nowadays.
30 minutes of the episode we will watch and then we will
It's
sleep.
just a very small time, just before bedtime, because there's no time in life today to watch content at all.
And do you watch cricket or something on television?
Again, very rarely. I used to like it once upon a time. Now I think it's all bogus, so I don't watch it.
And what about the short video contents, clips that are 5 to 10 minutes? Do you watch them, and where and when?
Yes, those I watch. I like to watch them on my iPad or in the office. Sometimes, if I'm really just to relieve my stress or something, I might watch some comedy, clip on YouTube or something, just to relax or something, or a TED video, which is educational video. If I like something, some email has come that see this clip, so I'll watch that 10-15 minutes of clips.
Even
on
I
my
watch the clips on Office
Yes.
most of the time, but there could be a fashion clip or a fashion show. So that short clips are very easily available on Facebook and all of those. So we watch it at work, the short clips.
Okay. And now next set is about the resilience and effectiveness of traditional media, especially outdoor advertising, that is billboards, radio, and to some extent magazines and newspapers. So have you seen any outdoor advertising that has impressed you recently?
not me.
We watch a lot, I mean, we come across a lot of billboards, but any recent one which has impressed me or something to that effect?
I think the only one which impresses me is Amul.
Amul,
The catchy,
the billboards are quite catchy. So you look out for them, you read them, you try to understand what is the connection. So I think that those are the ones which impress us.
So that means you have never bought any product by seeing it on a billboard or something?
No, we do buy products.
Not seeing it on a billboard.
Not because we see it on a billboard, but
Yeah.
we do buy regular products and people advertise.
No,
Actually,
but we
that-
would buy something based on reviews on it. I would see the reviews on internet and then buy it, but not based on a billboard ad.
Yeah, so we would prefer reviews on the internet
Yes.
before we buy the product.
And what about the radio? Do you listen to advertisement on radios?
No advertisements, no. But I listen to the radio while I'm driving. No, I like the radio music while I'm driving more than my MP3 music, because a surprise song is sometimes nice to get.
So, but then you skip the advertising and all.
Oh, I'll shift the channel immediately.
Okay. And what about the newspapers and magazines? Do you read it in a print form or in digital form?
Print form. I
Print
pref-
form. The
I-
magazines and newspapers, we prefer the print
Print form.
form.
So you do not subscribe to any digital format or books or anything?
Yeah, we do.
We have downloaded, but we never read it. Then we realized it's much more fun reading it on the print form.
Yeah, but we might just read online the news to know more. We may not have time in the morning, so it's a subsidiary to the print.
Okay, but nothing which you have bought and read or something.
No.
Now the next is again about mobile games. So do you play video games on mobile devices?
Total
Or
waste of
phones,
time.
Tablets?
Total waste of time.
No, we don't.
Can you just say that
I'll-
you don't play video games?
Okay.
Okay, so-
Video games in the
Okay, we don't play video games or any other, I don't know, whatever is
Apps.
available, apps or anything.
We
I don't
don't
use
play.
them much for saying. We use our devices basic for what is meant for communication and internet. No,
And
nothing.
work, yeah.
And work. Yes.
No gaming.
No gaming at all.
Great. So that leaves all the questions others aside. And now comes to the social media at work.
How do you answer?
In our view, it has increased productivity overall, and it gives a kind of breaks from the pressure and stresses and all. So, do you use social media while you are at work? And if so, what do you do and for how long? What time? How long?
I use social media at work, but social media purely because it's connected to my work. I come from a fashion business, so Facebook and people uploading pictures, seeing what they're wearing, seeing what they are liking how many likes they have given a particular brand is very important for my business. So I encourage my colleagues also to continuously use their social media platforms as well. And obviously as a company we have our own social media page. So my colleagues also log on to that page to know more about the company. So that way social media has helped, and it is relaxing. I may go to a fashion week, or I may go to the Lakme Fashion Week or Wills Fashion Week, what the designers are doing, how much they are doing, why they are doing, their inspirations. It kind of helps us to open our minds, because how much can you go out of the office and meet people? You may not have the time to do that. So it's an easier way to connect to people. So I encourage the office to use social media. I use a lot of social media at work.
No, I was on Facebook. I realized it's not my kind of thing to keep updating my status and what I'm doing. I think you're just giving out too much personal information to 1,000 million strangers who, for no use. I mean, nobody's interested if what's on my mind. You know, there are 1,000 things on my mind. I don't want to put it on the Facebook.
Now, the next set is the desire to single sign-on, which is very high. Consumers want them to be recognized whenever they go on particular site. So, do you use your online services regularly for banking or anything?
Oh yes, I totally use each and every online service, from banking to bill payments to purchasing of all the basic necessities and groceries and whatever, because it makes things so much easier, life so much easier. So why not? I don't remember writing a check in the recent years, you know, just one-off checks. But everything online. I do all my payments online. I do my transfers online. I use online banking a lot.
I use online grocery buying, so that I use a lot and very happy to use it. So I do give out my personal details. I have to give it because it's delivered at home. My phone number is given, my home address is given, and they do recognize me when I go log in again, because they have kept the list of my previous purchase.
That is the next question.
So, no, you did ask this.
No.
Whether you give your personal details.
That will come next.
It was the
okay,
next
okay,
question.
fine.
Okay, now some websites they push on for more details and exchange of few vouchers or some kind of discounts. Have you ever been witness in such a thing, and have you done it?
No, I have not come across any site which has given me. Yes, if I book my show tickets, I get ticket discounts, but that is because of credit card offers. So that's what I use in terms of discount offers. But yeah, wherever possible, available to use, I will use it. I will not ignore it. Why not? If we're saving money.
If they are pushing for some kind of details, like maybe some financial details or some more.
No, I will not give it out. No, I will not give it out for some. I will not give it out for some benefits or some vouchers. For sure, I will not give it out. No.
And yeah, the last question is, as you said, most of the time they recognize you, but has it ever happened that some website or some maybe it's any television telephone
Companies
have not recognized you by your telephone number or by the details you have given? Has it ever happened, and how did you feel if it has happened to you?
But all customer care services ask for verification anyways. Even if they recognize you, they ask you for verification, which is quite irritating. You know that why they asking me so. They ask you 3-step verification: give your address, give your date of birth, give your mother's maiden name. So that kind of verification is quite irritating when you're talking to them. Might as well they just have a simple verification, as understandable. So that irritates. So
Yeah, but it of course surprises us now, because we are so used to being recognized that if a company doesn't recognize you, like a pizza service, then you would say
no, but
it's irritating.
I think they recognize you. It's
No,
just
there
that they
have been
verify.
times they verify also, but there could
No,
be
they
a
verify
time
for the security. They call you back for the pizza that you make sure you ordered.
and
Otherwise,
not that, but when you call and they don't have your address. Maybe I have only not given them the address. I have forgotten previous delivery. I have given another address. But if they don't recognize you, number,
Yes, yeah.
correct. So there could be moments of surprise, I would say.